So we are in prime trade season right now, prime rumor mill season, 2 weeks away from the trade deadline. If you go on Twitter right now, there's going to be like 50 different rumors about 50 different guys, and most of it is bullshit. I'm going to tell you guys right now, most of this shit is bullshit. A lot of the people who say they have inside sources, they don't actually have inside sources. I'm telling you guys, don't get your hopes up. Don't set your expectations too high. I think it's going to be a really quiet trade deadline. I just don't think there's going to be a big splashy move. We already got our big splashy move. Trae Young to the Wizards, I think it's going to go down as the biggest trade made this year. I don't see anything bigger than that happening at the deadline. You just look across the league and it's hard to see anything big really happening. It starts at the top with Giannis. He's been in rumors all year long. He's kind of skirted around actually demanding a trade. He's never actually going to go to the Bucks and say, I want to trade, I want out of here. He's never going to do that. It's just not in his makeup. And the Bucks, they're not going to trade him until he does that, even if it would probably be the best thing for this franchise going forward to just press the reset button. They're just not going to do it. So Giannis, he's not getting moved. The other big name, Karl-Anthony Towns, there was that report yesterday that the Knicks are negotiating with some other teams trying to get rid of him. Doesn't really make sense because the Knicks are in win now mode. So any trade that they do, they need to get better, and there's not a trade out there for Karl-Anthony Towns that is going to make them better. I really like Cat on the Hornets. The Hornets are a lot closer to being a legitimate playoff team in the East than people realize. That Con Knipple, Brandon Miller duo, that is something special to build on for sure. But the Hornets don't have anything to offer the Knicks that makes the Knicks better. So I don't think Cat is getting traded at all. And you look across the league at some of the other names, there's just nothing really big, really splashy that's going to happen. And with the second apron, it makes it really tough for a lot of these teams to do anything anyway. Michael Porter Jr., he's a name that's been floated out there, but the Nets, they apparently value him a lot. The Jimmy Butler injury does throw a wrench into things because there would have been some interest in him, I think, if the Warriors had decided to pivot away from him and make a move on him. But now that he has a torn ACL, there's really not going to be any interest in him out there. And Mike Dunleavy, he's sneakily a very cheap general manager. He does not want to add payroll. He does not want to add salary to the roster. He's kind of cool with just being in the middle and being just good enough to get Steph in the playoffs, but never good enough to get him a championship again. It's been going on since their last title. I'm sure a lot of Warrior fans will tell you they're very frustrated with the way this team has been managed the last couple of years. So you can rule them out in any big splashy trades as well. Jonathan Kuminga, he's a popular name on the trade block. Now with Jimmy Butler out, and you saw Kuminga yesterday, he scored 20 points in limited minutes. He's going to have a role there. I don't think they're going to move off of him. My Chicago Bulls, they're in rumors listening for Ayo Dosunmu, Kobe White, but we know how the Chicago Bulls roll. There's these rumors every single trade deadline with them. Then the trade deadline comes and they never pull the trigger because Arturas Karnisovas is the biggest coward in the NBA. So I just don't think we're going to see a lot of big trades. The Minnesota Timberwolves are another team. They're in the rumors as well, but it's really tricky with them because anything big or splashy has to involve Julius Randle or Rudy Gobert. They're not going to do that because those guys are playing really well together this year. And then the smaller moves like a Kobe White, like a Ayo Dosunmu, they would require Berenger, and they don't want to give up Berenger. They're shopping around Rob Dillingham. Nobody's really interested in Rob Dillingham, especially not the Chicago Bulls, because their roster is already full of guards. So there's a lot of rumors right now. A lot of people are expecting something big, something flashy to happen. I'm telling you guys, this trade deadline, it's going to be really quiet.